Hey out there, and welcome to day 28 of our 30 days of yoga. I'm Kate, and we are here and we are still going strong. Today's practice is going to be all about your lower back, finding some stretches, making some space. These are the go-to things that I do when someone in the room is complaining of a tight lower back. So you may want a blanket. That's cool. Go ahead and grab one. You're definitely going to want a strap or something that works as a strap. Find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's get 28 off to a great start. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna start on our back. So go ahead, if you've got the blanket, you're gonna take that and bring it so you can rest your head on it. And grab your strap and just put it nearby, just so you don't have to get up and jostle yourself around when you get yourself comfortable. So go ahead and lay down. Oh, sweet heavens. Take a second here. Let your shoulders relax. You can let your arms come out to the sides. You can let your hands rest on your stomach. Keep your feet flat on the mat for a moment. Take your feet wide and let your knees fall in toward each other. Let your eyes slide closed and take a couple of breaths. And just do a quick scan while you're here. Notice if there is any place where you're feeling tight or tense, and see if you can use your breath to start to release that tension, to soften where you can. And with your eyes still closed, just let your head go gently side to side. Bring your head back through center. Take your arms out to the sides if they aren't there already, and just let your knees windshield wiper gently side to side. Same thing, you can go slowly and just hit one side and then the other. You can go side to side, whatever works and starts to loosen you up. Bring your knees back up through center and hug them in, but take them wide for a second. You can start to feel your knees spread and use the weight of your hands and the muscles in your arms to pull your knees in. And feel your tailbone and your low back start to lengthen out on the floor. Shoulder blades soften in, feel the back of your head press gently in. And maybe you rock a little bit side to side here. Maybe that's a thing. All right, bring your knees together. Take your arms out to the side one more time. When you exhale, take your knees over to the right. You can use your right hand on your legs if you want. Slide your gaze to the left. Take a couple of breaths here. Let your left shoulder soften down. Let the weight of your left arm sink into the floor. And breathe. It's harder to take bigger breaths here, but breathe as deeply as you comfortably can. And bring your knees up through the middle, and when you exhale, let them fall to the other side. You can use your left hand on your legs to kind of pin them down if that feels good. Slide your gaze to the right. And feel that right shoulder sink into the floor. So we start a lot of classes like this, just because I think it's great to find some release in your spine before we get started. Okay, bring your knees back up through the middle and take your feet flat on the mat. You're gonna grab for your strap and take it over the ball of your right foot. and stretch your right leg up. Now you want your arms to be straight, but you don't want your shoulders off the floor like, right? Let your shoulders relax down. And give yourself enough strap so you can keep your arms straight, but your shoulders relaxed. Then press up into the ball of your foot and peel the pinky toe edge back toward your nose. Now, if this feels super duper ultra mega on the back of your right leg, you can keep your left knee bent. If you want just a touch more spice, you can stretch your left leg out. But if you do, press gently through your left heel. And breathe. You can feel the back of your thigh lengthen up gently through your heel. Nice easy breath. Take both straps into your right hand. Let your left arm drop out to the side and take your right leg, open it up to the right as far as you want to go. You can bend your elbow and rest your elbow on the floor. You can drop the leg all the way down. You can find somewhere in the middle that feels good. You want to press to the inner edge of your leg. So the inner edge of your leg stretches out and the top of your left thigh wants to blow off the floor, but see if you can anchor it back down. And breathe. Inhale, your leg comes back up through center. Take the strap into your left hand. Take your right thumb and hook it into this right hip crease and press it away as you angle your foot over your left hip. So it's a couple inches over to the left. And that hopefully takes the stretch from the direct back of your leg and starts to bring it around to the outer edge of your leg. Yeah. Bring it back up through the middle and you're gonna bend your knee, bring it into a half happy baby. Now you can use the strap and do it like this if that feels good. You can get rid of the strap and grab the outer edge of your foot or the back of your thigh. And if you're not using the strap, slide it to the side, maybe to the left side of your mat. Take a breath here. Let the weight of your arm pull this leg gently in toward your armpit. We're trying to be, stretchy without waging war on our bodies. So let's not wage war today. We can do that tomorrow. We'll save that for day 30. How's that? Now bend your left knee. Take your right ankle over the top of your thigh. Keep that right foot flexed. Press your inner thigh away now. So get this external rotation in your hip. And you can take your hand right in, and I like to actually roll my outer hip away and give a good push. Yeah. Now your arms come out to the sides. Drop your legs over to the left. Now you may have access to the top of your foot with your left hand. So you can take the left hand to the top of that right foot, or you can take your left hand to the inner thigh. The idea here is you want to glue your foot into the floor and work your inner thigh away from you. So don't let it collapse in. See if you can press it away. We're trying to open up more space in here. Spin your torso to the right, spin your gaze to the right, and take a breath. Yes. Beautiful. Up through center. Ankles still crossed over the top of your thigh. Pull your left thigh in. You can interlace your fingers behind your thigh, over the top of your knee, all while still keeping this right foot flexed and still working this right inner thigh away from you. Spectacular. Drop that left foot to the floor. Right foot comes next to it. Take your feet wide and just windshield wiper. Little bit side to side. Perfect. Back up through the middle. Grab the strap. Take it over the ball of your left foot. And you get to stretch it up. Same deal. One strap in each hand. Drop your arm bones back so your shoulders can relax. Take a moment to set your leg up, right? Point through the heel here, flex through the foot. Pull your pinky toe edge back toward you. And take stock of what this left hamstring is saying. And if it feels all right, you can stretch that right leg out. Find your breath. Soften where you can, but try to keep your right leg active. Not like super duper straight, but keep it working gently. Okay, both straps into your left hand. Open gently out to the left. Your right arm can go out to the side. You can glue down if you want with this right hand. Press it into the top of your hip there. Flex your foot. Keep working the pinky toe edge back toward you and feel the inner thigh stretch long. Right thigh anchors down. That's going to give you some juice in this hip flexor here. It's okay. If it's really high off the ground, you can find someone that's circling around you and have them press on the top of your thigh and anchor it down, like right in the meaty part of your thigh. It feels really good. Get your yoga butler in here. Come back through the middle. Take your straps into your right hand, take your left thumb into that hip crease and press it away as you cross this leg over to the right, just a little bit. You want your back body still on the floor, so my left side isn't lifting off the floor. It's still glued down there. Okay, bring it back up through center. Half happy baby. Now you can grab the straps and pull it in, or you can get rid of the straps, and just use your left hand. If it feels like this is a lot, if you bend your right knee again, it makes it a little bit more accessible. And do your best to relax your left shoulder. All right, bend your right knee, place your foot on the mat, take your left ankle over. Pause here. Left foot flexes, take your right hand, or your left hand, sorry, and just give a little push here. Make some space. Arms out to the sides, drop everything over to the right. And now if you have access, take your right hand to the top of your foot. Just kind of hold it there. If it's not accessible and it feels too much, you can just take your right hand to the inner thigh. It is still up to you. Work your left thigh away from you and spin your chest to the left. Excellent. Bring it back up through center. Pull this right knee in. Interlace your fingers behind the thigh. And breathe. Feel your shoulders soften. If there's any tension in your cheeks or your jaw or the back of your neck, try to let it go. When you exhale, right foot to the mat, left foot's gonna come back down, and windshield wiper again. The next time you windshield wiper over to the right, you're gonna roll all the way right. Come on up and find your table. And once you hit table, a couple of rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back, take your gaze up. Exhale and curl it in. Press the center of your upper back toward the sky. Find that arch again. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And pull it back. All right, take your big toes together, knees a little bit wider, hips back to your heels. Find a child's pose. You can stack your hands, your fists, anything at all. Grab a block underneath your head and drop your forehead to the mat. Take a breath or two right here. Feel your low back lengthen, your upper back soften. All right, come back up into table. Take your right leg, stretch it straight back. Lift through your low belly, extend through your heel. Feel your core draw in and up. Support your low back here. Take your left arm, reach it forward. So now we're building a little bit of strength. We got some stretching in there to make some space. And this helps to build some core strength and just some stability that will help in the long run to support your low back. Inhale, elbow to knee as you exhale, pull it in. Inhale and reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale and reach. One more, you're gonna exhale, pull it in. Reach it out and then drop your left hand to the mat. Take your right foot, step it to the outside of your right hand. Spin your toes open, walk your hands forward and sink your hips. And keep pushing into your hands. As your hips drop down, feel your chest lift and lengthen forward. Gorgeous. Walk your hands back underneath you. Slide your hips back and stay wide with this right foot. Just work to straighten that right leg. Sitting bones move back behind you. Rock it forward again. Soften this right knee. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. So we land here. We're gonna go for a squat pose. So toes out, heels in. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to negotiate with my hips. So you can rock a little bit back and forth. And find that center line if you can. Press into your feet gently, lift your chest. Bring your hands into prayer. Now, if this feels super terrible, you can always kind of ball up that blanket, set it underneath your booty, or you can roll it up and set it underneath your heels. If your heels are off the ground and you want a little more support, a rolled up blanket underneath feels super good. Take a breath in. When you exhale, press into your feet. Just straighten those legs, bop your toes in, drop the crown of your head down, shake out your head. And just gently go side to side. Soften one knee and the other. Walking into those hamstrings a little bit more. Slide your hands to your shins. Halfway lift. Inhale. When you exhale, release. Soften your knees. Plant your hands. Walk it back again. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers now before you go all the way back. Work your hands, wrap your triceps in, soften your shoulders, and then pull up, stretch back. Find a down dog here. You can pedal that out. Yes. Lower those knees to the mat. Find your table. Left leg goes back, right? So pull your low belly in, stretch your left leg back, flex your foot, press through your heel. Keep that engaged action through your core. Stretch your right arm forward. Inhale, elbow to knee, exhale and round. Inhale, reach. Exhale and round. One more, reach it out and pull it in. Core is strong. Reach it out. Right hand to the mat, left foot steps to the outside of your left hand for lizard. Spin your toes open, walk your hands forward, sink your hips. Oh, it's good. Really push into the floor, slide your shoulder blades into your back, reach your chest, and breathe. You can let this right hip, this whole thing here just drop into this space. Inhale. When you exhale, pull it back again. Ardha Hanuman. So we work into this runner's stretch. Pull your toes back toward you and still wide, right? You're still to the inside of your foot with both hands. Sitting bones, pull back gently. Inhale. Rock it forward. So we're going back into Malasana. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee. Step this right foot to the outside of your right hand. Same idea. Toes open. And negotiate your way down. Some days are a lot more negotiating than others. It's okay. Press into your elbows. Lift your chest. You can press your palms together. Inhale, exhale, and fold. Parallel those feet. Halfway lift. Nice strong core, long spine. Exhale and fold. Soften your knees, push into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Reach up, lengthen your tailbone as you stretch into your ring fingers. Exhale, dive it forward again. Soften your knees on the way down. Feels good. Inhale, lengthen. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet back. Inhale, come forward, find your plank. Exhale, lower your knees. Elbows in, chest and chin. Baby cobra. Curl your shoulders up and back. Feel your legs root down, pubic bone roots down, muscles along the sides of your spine. Keep lengthening. Inhale. Exhale, release your forehead. Press into your hands. Come on up through table. Push it back, child's pose. And rock gently side to side here. Walk your hands up so we come to sit on your heels, feet to one side, stretch your legs all the way out. And you can make your way forward for the top of the mat if you'd like. Gonna keep your right leg straight, step your left foot up and over. Press into that left foot. Lift through your chest, wrap your right arm around. Take your left hand behind you. Keep some energy stretching through that right heel as you lift into your chest, spin a little deeper into the twist. And it is hard to breathe deeply here, but see if you can. Nice deep breaths. Inhale through center. When you exhale, come to the other side. If you want to stay upright on your hands, you can. If you want to lower it down, you can absolutely lower it down. Let your head hang, shake it out. All right, press in your hands, come on up. Stretch this left leg out. Same thing, other side. No big deal. Step your right foot across. Wrap around with that left hand. Sit up nice and tall. Spin your right hand behind you. Feel your chest lift as you press into that right foot. Press down through your right sitting bone. Spin it out. One more breath here. Inhale it back through center. When you exhale, take your counter twist to the left. And you can walk it all the way out. Soften your shoulders. You can let your head hang here. Walk your hands underneath you. Come on up. And stretch your legs out. You're going to grab your blanket, if you've got it, and roll it up. And then take that blanket and slide it underneath your knees. And lay back. So now it's set there, right? We're perfectly set up. Pull your knees in, take them wide. Just as we did at the very beginning, pull them gently in toward your armpits. Feel your tailbone lengthen down. You can stay right here or come on into a happy baby. So we did a lot of hips and some hamstrings today. A lot of times tight hamstrings tend to pull, right? And they pull on your low back in an unpleasant way. And our hips get super tight. It just gets all gummed up. So some hips and hammies for you today. Rock a little bit. Hopefully this helped. Pull your knees in. Stretch it out. Fold your shoulder blades underneath you. Take a few breaths here. Close your eyes. Feel your breath deepen. Start to move your fingers and your toes. When you feel ready, fold your knees into your chest. Roll to one side and press into the strength of your arms. Come on up. Find a comfortable seat. Pause here and close your eyes. Feel the crown of your head stretch up. Press your palms together into Anjali Mudra and bow your head and honor your time on the mat, and know that these exercises, this practice is something that you can come back to whenever you're feeling tight. You can add it into the beginning of another practice entirely, or just kind of pick and choose the puzzle pieces that work for you. I look forward to practicing with you again tomorrow for day 29. Thanks for being here. Make it a great day.